Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley if you are new. Audio discretion advised if you have little ones around. I'm a really intense reader if you are new. I look at a lot of crime. We do a lot of warfare here on this channel against just things that are just not right. And we ask at the hand of the Most High. And so I will give a what for because this is a judgment channel against that type of energy. I don't care about people's titles. The creator don't care about our titles any way, shape, or form. He cares about our uprightness in the earth realm according to what he says is acceptable to him and him alone. And you and I have to take correction and give correction at times, and so it just depends on the maturity of a person and what it makes them do within stuff. And we got a lot of rebels out there. Some of y'all got teenagers that are rebels. Maybe you were a rebel at one time. All of us at some time been in something. We've all fallen down. So, and either you get up and you learn, or you fall into mischief according to God Almighty of the universe. So anyway, this is not a religious channel. I could come across extremely religious. Somebody's as soon as I said that, something just came through. Hold on a minute. Let me finish. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is not a religious channel. I could come across that way. I just know who God Almighty is. And so do some of you all. Walk with him, talk with him, have covenant with him. You're chosen by him, things like that. We have promises. And I know who he is, and he's proven to be all my life there for me. I do incorporate the scripture. It's written upon my heart. I can never run away from that. But even though there's been times in my past I've tried, it's always brought me back because I belong to God. And like many of you, you're trying to run from something, but something's just always whatever around us because you're supposed to be with God. But anyway, that's your choice. You don't stand in our way. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to use a deck that I don't really use that often, but I'm feeling led. Yah, Yehovah, maker of heaven and earth. I invite your presence here. I just thank you for everything that you are. And every person that's trying to devise a cunning device of some sort, you said that you will cut the cords of the wicked so that they cannot perform their enterprise. And you will go before your people, you'll prepare a way, you'll make the crooked place straight, and you'll let the crazies that won't look at truth stand there naked into shame on some nonsense. So big or small, whatever title people are, lift those who are upright and humble up, Father God, for your sake, and punch down the wicked today. Let your wrath come upon the children of wrath who don't give a rip about uprightness in your earth realm. What are you going to bring out here, please? Won't be able to see these cards very well, but I'll put them up in the screen for you, but I felt led to use them for this reading. So the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. There's two twos out here. So somebody making a decision, maybe even an apology. If the Page of Cups is in the upright, it's not one of my favorite cards in the deck. If it is in the upright, then it's unconditional love, and there's grace around something here, maybe even for forgiveness for some of you all, because something would have been fishy out here with the situation where something was plotted and getting into unity with something out here. So there's actually three cups, and so something social could be going on out here with the situation. Somebody's at a crossroad. You could be dealing with stuff that's going on in the nighttime with the owl being here. This is about using wisdom and stuff as well. Or somebody's teaching somebody something out here attached to something's being said that's so shocking, surprising, fishy, something like that. This is what it's showing up out here. So we have the King of Pentacles. He came out real strong yesterday on the channel. So that Page of Cups is at the top. And so There's communication. 7 of Pentacles, which makes 8, which is, for some of y'all, there's work matters. It just keeps coming out on my channel. It doesn't matter what deck I use. You're dealing with some type of crazy cuckoo. So for some of you all, this is a defeat. Somebody is dealing with somebody who thinks that they can hide behind something, and it's clearly seen what the cuckoo is. In some cases, whatever this, the 5 of Swords is a defeat, but it's a rebellion card. It is a card of, I'm gonna one up you, and somebody crazy somebody got their brains fried on something. King of Cups, the 5 of Wands is here. We do have fighting. We have conflict. The 8 of Pentacles does want to come out. All right. The 5 of Pentacles, the lack, the feeling left out in the cold, the nonsense, the High Priestess, using your intuition is out here, and then a little spy is around something, checking something out here. At the bottom of the deck is the Moon. All right, it's emotional and secretive, and if you gotta be secretive for upright purposes, then you do. Obviously, somebody's out here who's got some type of crazy, and they're dangerous for some people's cases, because this energy is dangerous. This somebody very secretive about something out here, with the High Priestess being out here. And on my first channel today, a dirty official came out, and last night when I read right before I went to bed, it came out, said that there was abused power going on. So I'm sure that goes on all over the place. Just generally speaking, somebody sets up in some type of a place, but they think they're God or can do whatever, or they thought they could. Now something's stupid out here around something going on in a situation. Somebody had like some type of truthful love, and look, if you are truthful and you know the other person's upright and truthful, then there's third party around it. But for some of you all, some of y'all are in a relationship with somebody and you think they are so whatever, because the Empress was there again, but she came out again in the reverse with the devil. The devil was being clarified by the Empress in the reverse, and the devil's an imposter, and the card that came out of my homemade deck was an imposter's being exposed. So somebody ain't some type of little cute little Empress like you think they are. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you just had something going off in your spirit, if you do have any kind of intuition about you and couldn't put your finger on something, you're going to find out, or you need to check some things out about that person. Why would you, just because somebody's cute don't mean crap. Somebody got a jealousy issue out here with the 5 of Wands. Somebody thinks there's a competition. There ain't no competition if you're showing up like this crazy thing, because somebody's fried here. Somebody could be dealing with somebody got crazy hair. I don't know. That card hits me that way when it comes out. But this stupidness, this absolute stupidness. Something's happened at a job site, because it just keeps coming the crap out, man. And it's obviously, so first, I don't know. Let's just take a look at some more energy. But somebody is devising something, or they did, because God just said so as I was trying to talk. If you are new, I have to feel the energy. It's really hard on me. And I've told it many, many times. I asked God, why do you allow me to feel it the way that I do? And he told me, don't ask me why. And I had no idea that was in the scripture. Next time I had went to go read, he let it fall to that place and don't ask me why I created you the way I did. And so he uses me like that, and it could be very intense and too intense for you. This ain't your channel then. I'm on the front line of a warfare for people collectively and for myself against kooks in the earth, thinking that they can be crazy just because I'm jealous of something, or because I fell down and I don't want to look at something and fix it and get some grace. I want to do some type of stupid out here, and you are a disgrace at that point. Somebody, this is like, I'm going to go on and on and on and on and on, and you one up me, or you defeat me. I'm going to defeat you and one up you, because it ain't over until I say it's over, is what this nonsense is about. It's a freaking power trip going on. Somebody got a stupid power trip out here on something. It's a retardation in somebody's head. They're fried in the way they, I don't know, do some nonsense out here. Somebody very secretive. Somebody intuitively knows about this nonsense going on. And if you've got to be secret for upright purposes on whatever that is for you, because we have a spy out here. And so if you're upright, you're spying something out, checking something out, there is a defeat out here. There's a change going on. So I see somebody get fired for some of your cases. Those of you who are dealing with something on your job, I see somebody getting fired. Somebody's waiting on something that has been invested in around work matters. They're waiting on something secretly for whatever that is. And it's caused some type of conflict. If somebody knows about what that business deal was or whatever the investment was about. For some of you all, somebody's being checked out for doing something fishy about something that's probably illegal out here. It's probably done, somebody got in unity, these two kings, or there's third parties attached to something, but something would be legal around some cases for the most part out here. Something's very secretive going on out here. Show me the communication, please. The Eight of Wands. There is communication, really quick communication could be going on, or somebody's just a quick talker. If somebody is trying to be real quick and it's slippery or fishy, I pray that you understand what they're doing. I pray that something comes out the cup that you just absolutely know. It may cause a conflict when they open their freaking mouth. I don't know. There is a conflict around something. If this King of Cups is not in the upright, and I just cut the deck and they're all up in the upright in this deck. Obviously somebody's not. It's showing us opposite ends of things. He's a manipulator, and this individual or whoever, male or female, is at a king level of manipulating something. And it's not all right. The person's fried somewhere. Okay, something's buzzing around or something like that is out here. But there's definitely fast communication. This is also an investigation card. So there's an investigation out here around something going on at your work. It's secretive. Could be a lot of things going on around you at work that's very secretive going on around you, and you may be picking up in your intuition that something's not right somewhere. And I pray that it gets exposed. Oh, it is going to get exposed. For some people's cases, somebody who's been act like they are something they're not. They are fixing to get exposed. So somebody knows about some stuff. Show me the communication more on it. Somebody could be saying, like, hey, this can be a seducing card. Again, somebody is trying to pour on their sweets on some type of whatever. Then they want you to go somewhere. I wouldn't go with that person if it's not feeling right to you. Maybe you do need to get up and go for other people's cases to get away from some stupidness out here as well. But I just heard you're in trouble, just like that come through. You are in trouble. Somebody is. The sun crossing this, and then the moon. So this is a cut. This is an eclipse going on. There is something vital out here with timing when the sun's going down, the moon's coming up, and all that kind of stuff. And this is huge for people of God who keep the ways of God. And this would be showing something in the hidden's coming out. Or when the sun goes down, somebody travels and does things. Or you work at night around that time on something that's going on, or something already went down around that type of timing of something out here. I will feel is the motto out here. You will feel something, positive or negative, for whatever your motive is behind something, but somebody's getting defeated on something out here. I heard danger. Show me that Five of Swords. Some of y'all got teenagers out here with the pages, or little kids and teenagers around something. Your home would be here with that. The moon rules over your home. The High Priestess can represent being inside the house. Okay. Show me the Five of Swords. Queen of Swords is coming out on it. Okay. If she's upright, she's very intelligent. She's not going to put up with this piece of crap out here. And which would be 6 swords, because there's something going to end with this, and somebody will be moving. Somebody had to use their wits out here with this porcupine head. Whoever's in the negative, it's also showing us the negative side of it, which is somebody who's a downright freaking liar, habitual liar, something like that would be out here in the negative of that energy for whoever's that. But it's showing us somebody that has to be stern and sharp in some type of situation out here. Show me the Queen of Swords. Your ex could be out here. Something with your ex is going on. It don't have to be. It could be a legal person, since we've got a spy, or this somebody. For some of you all, somebody could be using your kid to do something out here really fishy. While you're at work, something's also going on with your kids while you're at work. There's some type of bad conflict around something. Show me more information. Show me the Queen of Swords. So we have the 5 of Cups coming out crossing. You're either going to defeat a conflict. This is supposed to be about a forgiveness. And obviously, somebody's bitter out here on some stuff. 4 of Swords. Resting after a broken heart, or premeditation, or there's death matter on something for some of y'all. For some of you all, and that ain't going to be for everybody what I'm fixing to say, some of y'all got a fugitive around you. They're a downright murderer. It came out yesterday. And they're an imposter, and somebody is working somewhere under the disguise of somebody else's name, and they're a murderer. They probably murdered for some type of love situation out here on something, which that ain't love. So show me more information out here. Somebody really in their emotions with that 5 of Cups. So this also come out in the crossing. The 7 of Wands. This is about attacking. It says showing right there, or letting your walls down, or being defensive. It's in the crossing of something here, being with this confliction, being put down. Somebody making choices out here that's got consequences on some stuff. If you don't do what's right, you're screwed. If you do what's right, then you defeat something, all uprightness and stuff like that. But if you don't do what's right, you're screwed out here, because this is a card of consequence. And you do know what to do. Whoever I'm talking, you do know what to do. You do. Show me the High Priestess out here, what you want to reveal, what people are allowed to know about some secrets. Opening up the Ace of Cups and the Star. Secretly, there's a secret love out here as well. But this, somebody knows that there's some type of love situation. They feel like there's a competition around it. Somebody's jealous of you, or you're jealous of somebody. And let me say something to those who are jealous. And obviously, if something's for you, it'll be there for you. You don't have to act like some fool around love. You're not mature at all if that's how you have to show up trying to get your way on some stupidness out here. It ain't for you. If somebody don't want you, you can sit there and cry in the middle of the floor like a big fat baby because somebody, or you're trying to do whatever you can as some type of an imposter around something because of a situation. You're immature, but somebody knows secretly. Somebody knows about this cup. They know about it. Give me just a second here. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to look and see what this word may be out here. I guess I don't get one with it. The BP, there's something about traveling, or you could work for a gas station, or those 2 letters are prevalent to something. The T and the Q, or the QT and the BP is out here. Q and a T and a B and a P. That's interesting. Gas station energy. Somebody's traveling. Whoever the fugitive is, there is some type of fishy travel stuff going on secretly, probably when the sun goes down, because some people don't want to be in the light time. Whoever the fugitive is. But there is secret going on about either a pregnancy situation or a love situation. Um, this is exposures. It also secretly known somebody's just acting out here. It's known because it was coming out in the other reading because God's going to let some imposter be known. Somebody act like they don't love and they do as well. And maybe you are pure, but you got some kook around because all this nonsense is going on. I guess so. Those of you who have true loves from God, then God will protect that. If you're walking in his ways, if you have a plan with God, then he'll make sure it happens. If somebody else kook around it, show me the 5 of Wands. It's done. So somebody is out of control. This is something quick is going on with this card. It's also coming out in the crossing. So there's decisions about doing something, going somewhere or whatever. So another 2 is out here. For some of you, somebody's act like they don't know some stuff, and they do know. This is some type of crazy kook out here. Is the brains fried and everything else, and doing some nonsense. And if somebody is questioning somebody, and somebody's spying around something, or obviously a spy's going to act like they don't know something. They're upright to get something done, but you also got the other side of some nonsense going on. Some type of freaking kook is out here. Some type of idiots out here. And we got pages everywhere, so there's lots of communication in this reading, or there's, kids and teenagers involved in some stuff that's going on out here. God said somebody did something with a teenager behind closed doors. That teenager was old enough to know better or something, but somebody older's done something with the teenager. The teenager was cool with it, but their emotion was awakened to some stuff. They're very immature about something that's taken place with somebody much older that shouldn't have done something with that teenager. Now there's some type of kook around it. They think there's some type of a love situation, and it ain't. Something wrong with something like that going on. And now you got some crazy kook teenager doing some nonsense out here. Court. Okay, well, there's something legal out here. Somebody overheard something that has been said out here. Okay, well, what are you doing about it? Because somebody is spying. So if somebody's already heard, now you're being questioned, and somebody act like crazy, I don't know what you're talking about, and they're kook. Or something's come out of that already, and something stupid's going on with the situation. Somebody knows something out here. Anyway, an older person is coming out. They did something on purpose out here. Okay, well, you did it on purpose. And on purpose, something's going to be done to you. There is hating, and God says stop hating. Okay, hatred is connected with murder. You're just a murderer at your heart. You hate God. You really hate God. You hate yourself, I guess. I don't know. Somebody hates out here, and you're in danger of hellfire with that. But if you want to contend, then we're going to contend for upright purposes and put you down because you got some kind of kookish on you. You're immature out here. Well, something is going to be exposed. Something is going to be exposed today, and somebody stupid behind the scenes, being some type of kook somewhere, emptying out a place, vacating a place, okay, vacuuming it. You could have housekeeper energy as well. But somebody's like up on the run doing some stuff out here. The grave, like I said, there is death out here, and something about your family or your family wants healing, or they won't or didn't, or they got killed, or so, whatever you interpret it. But your family is out here involved in something. We have the rain coming out. Anyway, we all know about the rain. Pressing the palm, taming the body. Somebody could go to jail for some stuff. Somebody is wishing somebody would approach them to talk. Better be upright, folks. Somebody's got information about some stuff. There are people cards that just keep coming out over and over and over when I read. Show me this exposed. And obviously, if somebody's died, it's exposed, or somebody's overheard about somebody talking about some type of a legal matter or death matter, an older person. The storm that just went down. My music as well. Something about your family, whatever. behind closed doors, somebody did something, pressed somebody and did something to them, because there's definitely some type of a nasty energy out here. Show me the word exposed, Most High God. Show me the word exposed. So the older person goes back to the lilies. There was something around secret money, and a fake love was out here. Somebody act like they love somebody for money, and there's an older person out here. They being exposed for doing something. Okay, well, Empress in the reverse is also an older person card as well. They in the reverse for something. Somebody knows the information. Somebody act like I don't know what you're talking about, and they're guilty of doing some nonsense out here. The secret money around some stuff. If there is something about a literal locket, maybe there's hair in a locket. Something about somebody's hair is out here when that card comes out for me as a reader. Something about just somebody's hair, whether it's coarse hair or not, something could be inside of a locket connected with a situation. All right? The moon. There are secrets out here in this. So what's exposed is the money and some fake love type of nonsense, and an older person's attached to it. This is a let's make peace. Well, if you are secretly making peace and you're upright, then I guess you would be, but then there's been secrets going to be exposed, but somebody's mad about that, I guess, if you are trying to do something in secret and you are upright. Something wrong about somebody feeling like something's a competition, some kook is around some type, they think, I don't know. You don't want the person. You don't want the person. They don't get to control your life, whatever that means for you. But there's a cut going to take place out here because of what's being heard. It's shocking because the fish comes out the cup on the Page of Cups. Somebody's been talking about something out here. Show me more information out here. The doggy dog. Well, somebody's friend's involved in something. Either protecting something. Obviously, the dog can represent a protection, loyalty situations. In the negative, there is a prostitute involved in something for some of you all. There's a perversion. There's same-sex issues for others of you all. There's control freak issues. Somebody's ex would be trying to control their ex-husband as well on something as well with that energy. It's also a good news card. So there is something positive that is going to come out, something because the sun's still here and it's still a positive card and it'll outturn things. And a commitment or a contract or a marriage situation for others of you is out here with this ring card, the stars. Okay, well, this exposure, it's already out here. And we're looking at the word exposed. Something is exposed. So those of you got a cheating situation at work, something's known about it. Somebody been talking about it. Somebody talking with another coworker about it. And hey, I guess I'm going with the boss or so-and-so or just something. Somebody overheard the thing. Some of y'all, you got a friend out here doing something around you being exposed. And for some of you all, they're just an imposter. They ain't really your friend. For some of you all, that person you think is your friend is actually a little spy and there's something that's going to go to court on something around situation out here. So everything in the hidden comes out. Show me more information. A tiger. I got a lion on the picture that I put. That'll probably change, but I just wanted to do a little picture. Somebody may be called Tiger. A tiger, something. We got teenagers out here that could be like the Tigers, like school stuff as well. Play for the Tiger. I mean, like college or high school energy or something like that. Maybe somebody has a stuffed animal tiger. I don't know. You interpret it. You just like tigers. It's a cat. It's a bigger cat. And cats can take you back to a manipulation. So somebody's doing something for positive and negative purposes for that as well. So very fast energy with tigers as well. So whatever you interpret it, contracts are around some things out here. An instructor. So there would be some type of a school-like energy attached to something going on, and so be it. Somebody's grandpa. Okay, well, we have an older person that's out here. We have two kings out here attached to something that's going on, or something's happened with your grandpa, whether they died or they're involved in doing something stupid for any given person. The CPR. Well, we have the grave out here. Somebody tried to do some CPR and somebody died. I don't know. You interpret it. You just know CPR. Maybe you need to know it. It's good for all of us to know it. The color purple is coming out, attached to something that's going on. Okay, purple can take you back to your crown chakra, and using your mind and thinking can take you back to maybe some apparel. It takes you back to royalty. Some type of royalty energy could be out here as well. A sheriff is out here. Well, there's something legal going on. Whether the sheriff's dirty or not, I don't know. I'm hearing, who shot the sheriff? I don't know. I mean, there's a dirty official somewhere. Whether you up it or not, I don't know. Some people are, some people aren't. Somebody with black hair. The color, or the color. The letter A specifically is coming out this deck. Somebody in a high position thinks that their kid don't have to pay for a crime. They've been using connections to get out of it because it makes them look bad. Okay, well, we got a problem. Society has a problem with you. So somebody else has to go to jail for doing something as a crime, but you don't? And now you put your kid over everybody else's kid in the whole entire universe, and now it's just you and it ain't even about your kids, it's about you. It makes you look bad is what the card says. So everybody's now got to bow to your kid? I don't think so. You're a criminal. Care who you are. You're in danger of God. There is danger out here on some people if they don't do what's right. There is danger out here because the grave is out here. And if somebody knows about your kid, because somebody's overheard something, they coming after your kid. And if something happens and goes down in some type of a way, there's CPR out here. God may even take their life away because you think you actually are putting them in danger for not doing what's right. And you're also in danger. So I'd be real careful messing with God because he ain't no respecter of person. He'll make sure somebody gets bent some way, shape, or form. And then you'll stand up in front of the whole society, and they're going to see how crazy you were in the matter anyway. Woe to those who build their house with unrighteousness and oppression for a foundation. Somebody is oppression because somebody's a dirty official somewhere thinking that their kid don't have to pay for crimes. And now there's conflict out here because of that. Should tick people off that somebody would even say, hey, you're a connection can you get my kid out of something? That should immediately, if you have wisdom, the person that you're going to should be irate that you would even, first of all, put their job in order or on the line for them to do something for you. It makes for a really bad ordeal out here for a lot of people. You ain't nothing to God that way. You're his enemy being that way because God himself ain't going to be mocked by you, and he won't stand in the way, and he tells us to be just in all that we do. You're even going behind, I don't know, you got problems. Woe to those who build unrighteousness and oppression for a foundation, for you shall suddenly be overthrown and have no peace. Okay, well, somebody knows some stuff out here. And somebody's been talking, or your kid's been talking, or something's out here, something crazy going on, and there's manipulation with the magician energy. Somebody crazy kook out here around some stuff. The letter P, the A, and the P, or somebody's paw. Well, the grandpa came out in wording. Somebody's paw is out here. But this word in the Hebrew language, one direction or the other, goes to snorting out the nostrils in anger. Well, people should be angry that somebody's setting up in a position, like I just said, can just act like they're God over everybody. You don't even care about your kid. You don't care about your kid. You think you do because, well, I'm going to get you out of this. And you really, God says you actually hate them because if you love them, you'll correct them. It's all about you and your image is all it is about. Okay? Something about glasses, or somebody sees something, or somebody wears glasses and red hair is out here. So we have black hair and red hair connections out here. Brunettes and red-haired people coming out here. And the letter A and the letter P. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. That's also a state, Pennsylvania out here, or any A state, or Pennsylvania is definitely out here on a connection to something that's going on. It's crazy. All right, you have somebody in rebellion. They don't give a rip. That's why they must be put down. God'll kill you. There's danger out here on some kind of cuckoo. Okay, this somebody don't give a rip about nothing. They are X'd out of the earth realm. They don't give a rip. And somebody's X is out here. It's the letter N, but it looks like an X. All right, well, you're a doofus. The other one that came out is also the pictograph of an X. So somebody's X is out here. This is the letter G. This is about having a gift being reciprocated, or it was, and somebody's talking about some stuff out here on something. There's danger around something if you don't do what's right, and you'll have hell to pay with God. I mean, he'll get up in your face for some nonsense, folks. He's in this mode of judging the earth in a really big way. This is a bad luck rune on people who are undeserving. Okay, and somebody is undeserving for acting like I don't give a rip about you or nothing else about me and my kid, or it's not even about my kid. I just gonna, make my kid think that what they did made me look bad. So may people spit on you. May people freaking spit on you. The G and the N in the Hebraic language represents protection, but a gun is also here. Somebody could have planted a gun in a garden. That word, the G and the N, can take you back to the word garden. And somebody's murdered somebody. And if somebody's looking for the evidence of that gun, if you have a garden, you might want to go. Somebody's got something in a garden somewhere attached to something going on, God says. That ain't going to be for everybody, but it's come through real strong. And it's definitely out here. They hide the evidence of something, and so be it. Whatever. This is talent, and again, we have the stars out here. So somebody's very well known somewhere, and somebody's just acting. But somebody is known because they sit in a high position. They don't think their kid has to pay for something. You're so stupid. Anyway, God's gonna make you pay for everything. There's headship right there. I just wanted to pick up this deck, and it was in the middle of the deck. Gold. Okay, well, somebody may have put some money in the garden as well. This is what came out. Good luck to you. Look, folks, I am in a dire emergency for shelter before tomorrow. And I have rights to the things that are rightfully mine. I'm dealing with somebody who's dirty out here and has done some things to me. If you are able to be charitable in any way, shape, or form, it is an emergency, and there is danger out here because they'll end up being bloodshed if somebody touches me, because I will self-defend, and I will make sure I put down the person who's trying to do things to me. I will make sure they don't ever breathe again or touch another person again. It is going to go to that, I guess. That's what people want. But you got held to pay with God for touching his people and doing what you've done out here. And if people don't get up in here and do what's right on my behalf, may God meet you face to face, because he is. He's going to. My Cash App, and if you're brand new, you just don't know my story. I don't know how you found this channel, but it's a big deal. I doubt if you are new, but whatever. If you're not, then you're not. You just have to go back. My PayPal, my Cash App is here. Cash App is only my name, and you can either spell it with an A or an O. ShannonEHensley, and my PayPal is ShannonEHensley Shah. So it's different for each one of those. So if they show up differently for either one of those apps, it needs to be reported because somebody did a good job. Thank you for your help. Shalom.